coming in. But right now it's time for some more breaking news coming in, and Republic TV has accessed details of the Muslim side plea in Varanasi court in the Gyanvapi Mosque case. The plea states that, and I quote, Aurangzeb was not cruel, did not demolish Vishwanath Temple, no Shivling found in the Gyanvapi Mosque. That is the latest we're getting in. Gyanvapi Mosque Committee, what did it say? We have accessed the plea, the mosque side's plea. The Gyanvapi Mosque Committee has submitted to the court that, and I quote, neither Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb was cruel, nor did he demolish any temple in Varanasi. That is the latest we're getting in. Remember, the plea has been filed last week seeking, remember the 22nd of May, this was submitted before the Varanasi court, application opposing Hindu worshippers' plea. And right now, Republic TV has accessed the plea of the Muslim side of the Gyanvapi Mosque Committee, and it states that Aurangzeb was not cruel and no temple was demolished. That is the latest we're getting in. This is the detail we have got as far as this submission in court by the Gyanvapi Mosque Committee is concerned. And my colleague Harsha is tracking all the developments. Harsha, Republic TV accessing the details, and clearly the Mosque Committee says that Aurangzeb was not cruel and he did not demolish any temple in Varanasi, and there's no Shivling.
Exactly, Rakshita. Now there's a very huge update which is coming from the mosque, the Gyanvapi Mosque Committee, because we already know that the committee was formed to look into the entire investigation. That the fountain, below the fountain there's a Shiva temple which was demolished at the era of Aurangzeb. Now there's a very big statement coming up. The entire survey which has come up from the Mosque Committee side, the Muslim side, in their petition, which is clearly written that Aurangzeb was not cruel and he didn't demolish the Shiva. He didn't demolish the Shiva Linga temple, which was under the fountain. There was no Shiv temple beneath the fountain. And this entire statement which has come up, which the Republic has accessed, we have got the exclusive details which clearly states that the plea states that Aurangzeb wasn't cruel, didn't demolish Vishwanath temple, no Shiva Linga was found beneath the Gyanvapi Mosque. Now there's a very big statement which has come up because the entire ASI was involved in it. The survey was being conducted multiple times. The Session Court also heard the entire Gyanvapi Mosque case. It came to Supreme Court later on as well. Now the Muslim side has clearly stated that Aurangzeb wasn't cruel when the entire hearing was also going across this entire frame only, that Aurangzeb was the one who demolished the Shiva temple and the entire mosque was built after that. In fact, there were from the Hindu side, the ladies already clearly stated that there was a Shiva temple. They also came several times and performed the puja there. But now the Muslim side has clearly stated that there is no discovery of Shiva Linga. Now the court appointed commissioner last year, here they are clearly stated, they have denied it, that there is a Shiva Linga by a court appointed commissioner last year inside the Gyanvapi Mosque premises. The object found is a fountain of Fawwara. Now the very big statement coming out, very huge details which has come up from the Muslim side, the petition which is come up from the details which has come up from the Muslim side. We have to wait and watch exactly what happens next, because the Hindu side was so adamant that there is a Shiva temple beneath the fountain. Because we have to wait and watch for more details which will come now from the Hindu side as well. Rakshita, back to you.
Absolutely. That, of course, is important to note that the Masjid Committee has also stated in its application, Harsha, that contrary to the claims of the Hindu worshippers, no Shivling was found. And this is what is being said by the Masjid Committee, that in its application that contrary to the claims of the Hindu worshippers, no Shivlinga was found, and they've of course dismissed the Shivling as a fountain or a Fawwara. Remember, Gyanvapi cases were just consolidated yesterday, and we heard in the Varanasi district judge, by the district judge of Varanasi. And this, of course, is very interesting coming up. And we also have to see now, Harsha, how the Hindu side, also the temple side, also has to, now counter, and what is submitted by them. That was also we will be, of course, keep an eye out. But this is the All right. I'm told that Vishnu Shankar Jain of the Hindu side is joining us on the phone line. Mr. Jain, this is a significant development that is coming in. Muslim side has submitted. The mosque committee says that there was no Shivlinga, there was no destruction by Aurangzeb, and they're also saying that they were not invaders. The object, they call it an object was just a fountain, not a Shivlinga. How do you react to this, sir?
They are saying that it's a fountain and if it is not a Shivlinga, then what's the problem in having an ASI survey? See, kindly understand the scenario. We were the people who first said that we have found Shivlinga inside the Gyanvapi premises, and we were the people who went to the Honorable District Court Varanasi asking for scientific survey of the Shivlinga. We were the people who went to the High Court, and when the High Court ordered for scientific survey, it is the Anjuman Intizamiya who is opposing this scientific survey. So if they believe so strongly in their cause and they believe that it is not a Shivlinga and it's a fountain, then let it be examined by the ASI, because the fact of the matter is that if one side is saying it's a Shivlinga and other side is saying it's a fountain, then it has to be examined by an expert body like an ASI. Oral evidence cannot be led into this case. And apart from that, so far as the other part of your question is concerned, Aurangzeb was not cruel. Let me tell you that the entire historical record speaks in the country.
Right, of course, and they've of course called
the temples in this country. So this affidavit is against
Yes, sir,
the
please go
historical
ahead.
record, and we completely oppose it. Yes.
Right. Of course, again, this backdrop also, the application has prayed for the rejection of the Hindu worshippers' plea, seeking an ASI survey of the mosque premises. And it states that ASI cannot be ordered the survey, the premises, as looking at the photographs, it can be ascertained that the disputed site is a mosque. This is what the Muslim side has submitted, and they have taken various objections as well in this case.
Right. The western wall of the alleged mosque speaks volumes of the construction which was existing at the site in question. We have a very clear case that the entire site in question has all the characteristics of a Hindu temple. The pillars of the basement, Tehkana, all the pillars of a Hindu temple. The so-called three domes have, beneath the three domes, there are shikhars of Hindu temple. And therefore, we are asking for scientific investigation, because the Advocate Commissioner in its report has clearly said and recorded that the entire premises, and we believe that the entire premises is having all the characteristics of a Hindu temple. Therefore, let it be ascertained by ASI that whether Aurangzeb has constructed a mosque on a barren land, or whether any pre-existing temple was demolished and a mosque was constructed over it. This is a very prime question which has to be examined and decided by the ASI.
The applicant, in fact, also adds here, if I read out, that it is not permissible under the law that evidence is made to be collected by a commission or by way of a scientific probe, sir. This is what has been submitted. How do you react to that, sir? Because you're asking for an ASI survey and a scientific probe as well.
CQC. Yes. And against the theme of the CQC is that section 57.
Oh, all right, there seems to be a problem with the connection, but thank you so much, Vishnu Shankar Jain. He is the petitioner from the Hindu side, and clearly countering what we have understood from the plea that we have accessed, submitted by the Mosque Committee before the Varanasi court. They have said that Shivling is, there has been no Shivling, there has been no temple that has been destroyed by Aurangzeb. The object under question is a fountain, not a Shivling. That is what the Mosque Committee has submitted.